This is Daily Trend here on Pinax News. This is the Hub for Quality Entertainment, and I am Eric Mello, your gist giver. Now, Rio Carnival, it's a very biggest or the biggest carnival in Brazil. Now, recently the carnival has gone viral following some scenes or footages where some people the masqueraders in the carnival were allegedly portraying some satanic or demonic scene, apparently or allegedly, mocking God. Now, the video, which has actually gotten people talking on the internet, has seen some amazing, comment as well. Now, there's a latest we're actually going to give to you. But until then, let's actually watch the supposed or the alleged satanic, carnival that's, trended on the internet. Take a look at this. This is the controversial, excerpts of the controversial carnival that, was witnessed in Brazil, the capital, that's Rio de Janeiro. Now, after this, whole sensation of carnival, this is actually one of the biggest carnivals in the world, which actually sees to at least have close to 2 million people attend, on the streets. So it's actually 5 days event, this particular event, carnival in Brazil. That's the Rio Carnival. So for some time now, the carnival has been on hold due to coronavirus and some lockdown and restrictions, meted on them. And so it was a whole pandemic, and so restrictions and all of that were meted to almost all the countries, and so the carnival was on hold until looks like the coronavirus or the COVID went a bit low, and so the restrictions and other measures were actually uplifted from various countries, including Brazil, and finally they got the opportunity to do this carnival. Now, this is one of the controversial carnivals any country has ever witnessed. And so after this particular carnival that seeks to actually mock God in a very bad manner, as people are saying on the internet and social media, looks like the aftermath of this particular carnival has turned very sour. Now, report we're getting indicates that about close to 2,000 persons have actually lost their lives in the capital of Brazil, that's Rio de Janeiro, following some floods and, some natural disasters that is linking to this particular carnival. Now, people are saying that after, this controversial carnival supposedly mocking God, God's wrath has actually, fallen on the Brazilians, and trust me, the visuals are very, very gory. You may want to check them out on the internet. And so some visuals we actually cited we can't even show on the internet because viewers' discretion is actually advised. So yes, if you have the heart to watch it, you may want to check it on the internet. And so yes, like I said, this particular carnival has actually gone viral, and people are talking. Now, if you check closely on the video we showed you, you could see that people, especially some masqueraders, have parading themselves, some as the devil or demon. And there was this particular gentleman who actually was seen in a white cloth around his waist, posing as Jesus Christ, or yes, Jesus Christ. And you see these masqueraders actually worshiping the devil and singing and chanting all sort of names. And so yes, looks like God apparently is angry with Brazil, and lots of lives. People are dying here and there, natural disaster and all of that. Now, other people also say that it is normal. I mean, Brazil, we all know, are found of doing all sort of, carnivals to actually make the internet trend, and even they have a very special, unique tradition for themselves. And so, it is not even something that anyone should actually depict or say that it is trying to possess any kind of, or actually even mock God in any way. However, it is trying to tell a certain story that has to do with their culture. And so yes, like you rightly watched, that was the controversial video that actually circulated on the internet. Like I said, because of COVID and restrictions meted on almost all the countries, this carnival, that's the real carnival, was on hold. And until recently, where the carnival was in light again, and saw this very, very unfortunate scene that was happening today. Now, their president also came out to actually issue a statement. Apparently, looks like Brazilians, or some people in Brazil, do not even believe that it is God's doing. The disaster or the chaos and the gory incidents, especially the natural disasters and even mountains, falling, sinking. I don't even know the adjective to even use, because it is hard. I mean, I haven't seen any mountain collapse, or this is like a movie I was actually witnessing. I mean, the scenes were very, very drastic. If you have the chance to, see some of the visuals aftermath of the real carnival, you would actually understand what I'm trying to talk about. It was very, very disastrous. Yet, it looks like they still do not believe that it is maybe a punishment from God on all of that. However, people are also saying that they deserve it, because you can't mock God. Yes, you can't mock God. So this particular carnival is trending, and people have their opinions about it. Let me actually go onto the internet and see what people, some people who, also have seen this video have been saying. Now, trust me, like I said, it's a 5 day, carnival. And so day one, day two, day three, day four, day five. We don't know which particular day this incident, took place. I mean, after the, I'm sure it could be after the, all the days that they did the carnival. And this is actually the first time also that such a huge disaster has happened in Brazil. Now, let me read some comments. From people who have watched the video and also are sharing their sentiment, and even have to comment about what their president also have to say about it. Now, Humphrey, thank God, says they are telling us directly that they are serving the devil. Well, they're saying it's their culture and they're telling a story. So, how do we even distinguish between culture and religion? Like, this is a huge topic. That's also banging on the social media, on the internet. And so people are saying that, what's the difference? How do we draw the line between culture and religion, so you don't inflict the two, or conflict the two? Yes, George says that they are going to be very surprised when they get what they wish for. Looks like they've already gotten what they wished for. Looks like people are becoming so, I don't know, overly spiritual here on the comment section. Looks like everyone is also alluding that it is God's punishment or God's wrath that's actually bemoan the Brazilian community, or the Brazilian country. So this and many other controversial, topics on the internet that's trending, especially when you go to the real carnival comment section. And this is Daily Trends. Don't forget to like, comment and share for more content here on our platform. I'm Eric Melo, and thanks for joining us.